Good morning, Gene Blanton here. Welcome to our Hip Pocket Trainer 365. Today we're going to be making the Corps' case for business leadership. Daylight's burning, let's go to work. Lest you start to question all this Marine Corps stuff and its application to your world, I want to take a moment to remind you of some of the individuals and organizations that have given our beloved Corps some great kudos. I do this in order to strengthen your belief in this leadership system. Business Week magazine states, given the tough terrain corporate America is traversing, it may be time to send in the Marines. The May-June 1999 issue of Harvard Business Review featured an article entitled Firing Up the Front Line by John R. Katzenbaugh and Jason A. Santamaria. The article documented a study done by McKinsey & Company, which is considered one of the top management consulting companies in the world. McKinsey & Company studied a list of 50 companies with reputations for world-class frontline leadership. This list included Marriott Corporation, Home Depot, KFC, Ritz-Carlton, and Southwest Airlines, just to name a few. One of the McKinsey's guys was a Marine veteran who asked, "Why don't you guys take a look at how the Marines do it?" Needless to say, the suggestion to study Marine Corps leadership and its application to business was met with great skepticism. The attitude was, you guys just break things and kill people. What does that have to do with business leadership? But the Marine was persistent, and McKinsey studied the Marine Corps for over 3 months with over 100 interviews. Their conclusion? The McKinsey team concluded that when it came to leadership development, the Corps outperformed all other organizations and that the Marines did use managerial practices, although rarely found in the for-profit world, that are relevant and applicable to business. David Friedman, author of Brain Makers and Core Business, writes, Marine Corps training is the best management training program in America. Matt Pottinger of the Wall Street Journal writes, in a way I see the Marines as a microcosm of America at its best. Their focus isn't on weapons and tactics, but on leadership. That's the whole point of the Marines. Southwest Airlines hosted a Marine Corps Leadership Symposium. They wrote, we at Southwest Airlines benefited considerably from our direct interaction with the Marines. According to the Wharton Leadership Digest, there is no better preparation for the rigors of running a business than the intense training of the U.S. Marine Corps. Wharton is considered one of the top business schools in the world. Here's a photo of MBA candidates participating in the Wharton MBA USMC Leadership Ventures program. In this program, MBA candidates spend 3 days at Marine Base Quantico, Virginia, where they learn how to decide, communicate, and execute in a high-speed, high-stress, chaotic environment, very similar to our own outdoor experiential Simplify Leader Challenge. Inc. magazine states the fundamental principles of Marine Corps leadership are not only applicable on the battlefields, but also in the boardrooms of global corporations. John R. Katzenbaugh, the author of Peak Performance, writes, teams work when they are created for the right reasons and when they are created in the right way. The organization that I think that does the best job of meeting these requirements is the U.S. Marine Corps. Nigel Morris, vice chairman and co-founder of Capital One, writes, business tactics have evolved in ways that are analogous to the evolution of warfare. Companies can apply these Marine Corps tactics to achieve breakthrough results in business. Former U.S. Marine captain and founder and CEO of a little outfit called FedEx, Mr. Fred Smith, writes, the Marine Corps has developed the finest leadership training in the world. The leadership principles taught by the Marines are universally applicable and are the bedrock of the FedEx management system. And finally, a recent article in Fortune magazine entitled Meet the New Face of Business Leadership, featuring a Marine captain, touted the unique attributes Marines bring to the business world. For your action and discussion today, ask your uninformed colleagues what comes to mind when they hear the words Marine Corps leadership. Their answers should be fun. Well, that's it for today. Go make it happen. Simplify.